this has shaped who I am. But like sometimes when I isn't also you've been told many times ukuthi aba bahlala enyanga pha babhizi ngoku but into yoba le ndawo esisuka kuyo indawo dangerous, right? Indawo akho nto inokuphuma apho. But Carter, guys, imagine having to be the person that starts there. Uqala apho wena. But where they say things don't grow, you guys are growing. Where they say things go to die is where you guys live. I mean, so that you guys don't grow. And look at you. And Lorna dares to even be beautiful and fierce. When are you doing it? Like and they've said, your face is not beautiful because if you Google a beautiful woman, you will not see a picture of a black woman. You will see umfazi omlungu. So for me, it's like, in a shack, no cousin bam, because it shaped who I am. I was able to adjust to different people and different personalities. Whereas, let's say Sonia, somewhere else, right? Only grew up does not know how to be able to engage herself in social situations. So I know how I'm going to handle you. Because I've had to handle her in a very tiny space. I've had to be able to my understanding to someone that I don't necessarily agree with. But those are the things that are going to shape you in life, because as law and how you guys are structured, it's like the best possible start for Nina. Abanye abantu are going to start at a point of privilege, right? But life is the same for Tina Sonke. Life has ups and downs. But unlike Bona, Nina, you've already you're living through the downs and you're surviving. So our life later on and Pina and Iniga Knox, you know exactly you are equipped. You are already equipped to be able to handle Ndozinjalo. Like I used to think about Kalisha and oh my gosh, but in crowds, you know, and then I realized no, actually I am better than most, because you know, I have a business, 2 businesses, which are Majoy and Rebel Africa. You know, in terms of business, you'll find that right? And I thought to myself, but I want to have my own business. And you know, limitations is that although I know I'm good at what I do, they're not going to view me in that way, right? So how do I counter that? How do I still be able to be successful in the city that thinks intelligence, so then I saw because I used to be in corporate. And then I noted one of her friends is also quite good at events, and then I went to her and I was like, why don't we do business together? And in that way, I was countering times when people will say to me, I can't because I'm black and I'm bigger in a family. You guys don't understand the you guys are much more equipped than anyone else, because like now isn't this in this fund upper election are gonna take you I'm gonna okay, maybe we'll have back with structure. So this is up some of you want to go to varsity. If you're not university, we read engineer location, the first thing you do is also get a panel who act working with caution, but don't think too bad because you're not true. Yes, and then I was thinking, I look at my the first thing we have is the location. As a person navigate and university is exactly the same thing. Because university, you're going to be like, oh my god, like, and yes, now act like they will look I'm like a boss. You know? Right? And you're gonna find like girl or like guy, Liana, as you now. So yeah, now prepare and bomb back a bond. You've been making a mal because of phone when you've made yourself come here. You understand? So use that person to your advantage. Do not be threatened by them. Use them to your advantage the same way we don't use them location to your advantage. Textbook because when you can't afford it. Photocopy library because I mean it's a collection where use what you are learning here for the rest of your life. Like, and you will get to corporate. If you go to corporate, I was like, then so eager man because if you go to right, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so teeny, and then I realized actually. Those foodies are is. And it is. Like by the time I left Liberty, I used to work in his I think he was 47 years old, right? I did. The presentation it's Lulu, the fact that I'm able to articulate myself in another language shows just how intelligent I am. The fact that, right? So
yes.
So what I would do, I remember I was in this busy presentation. I'm like George, guys, because George, I'm like, don't man, that thing, don't, and then it got to a point where in don't became a thing. Whenever Gideon could not be able to remember something, until was it, don't, but now we don't understand. What you don't understand is that you are going to teach everyone you're going to encounter. Because when unlike them, you aren't given anything. You understand? But now abanye abantwana ezodibana ukufika kwame university wakhona umfana nanhlika ngakhonika uNick used to drive his car that his parents bought him to varsity and mna bullpen yami ngizamibhalisa akhuphe iMacBook. Right? But the thing is I was better than him because I placed myself there. Mna ndivuke ekuseni Khayelitsha ndakhola ibus, right? Because the classes I'm that structure classes I'm from Tuesday to Thursday. From Friday until Monday, ndiyaphangela kwa-Dodge. Kwa-Dodge, water friend, I was like, Busi, ufakele njani Dodge, water friend. How I did it is, I went to a Dodge. Ndathi, I know ukuthi angiqashi, but ndizophangela apha for free, for iveki, nizondibonisa into zenziwa njani. And I knew ukuthi the biggest mistake they're gonna make is saying yes, because once you get some of Ubusi, I want you to have that attitude about everything is that when unlike any other person who's you are way more equipped. And akufunekanga ufilishe small, funeka uba educated because life abantu bayabhora guys. Abantu life wabo was structured ngoba uzokwenza le, emveni kwakho usuka apha uzoba lapha. Emveni musuke apha sizokuthengela imoto, khwela emotweni yesikolweni. Wena ubheka esikolweni in the morning is like every day an adventure because abanye bahlala enyanga nabantu bullets kodwa
Smash and grab ezrobotsini. Smash and grab ezrobotsini.
And you're learning to be able to take in information right. So when corporate for about 7 years, right? And it does sometimes sneaky benefits. So now my class is two benefits. About to biggest clinic. Depression below. And for me it was like we know nothing is ever guaranteed. So because nothing is ever guaranteed, we know plan A. No plan B, no plan C. Yes. We are the only children at the age of 7 who don't go to a shop, right? With the expectancy that was when I am pelele, I was because I was going to be but I mean, we're the only township has the only children in the age of 7 who can be able to move on that level of intellect. So never will you ever in your life ever definition small in any room. Because Nina, you are able to provide them with indoor that they've never had. But they've never had to be able to pull themselves from pants as music. Right? And you guys do that every day. We're like, yes. Yes. Watch my life, right? And no choice like girl. I told myself, in order for me to succeed, I need so I not choice. Once Ugusi had made up her mind, that's what she's gonna do, and that's what she's gonna do, right? And then if and it's exactly the same way. Whenever Afika corner, either it be corporate or university, and because it doesn't matter, it kind of doesn't matter. So I get personalities there too. They end up as a fan. Right? And then treat them the way that you would that person. So township has already equipped you guys with skills that no other place has. Abanye abantwana bavuka nge-cornflakes on the and when sometimes you don't even know what uzotya ntoni at the end of the day. And you make that happen though for yourself. You make it happen for yourself. You are much more, they say you are disadvantaged, but actually you're privileged because you can't get lower than this. You can only go up. And if back hunger way, but not in particular, if you unsuccessful way in particular, it's because you stopped yourself. At some point you told yourself, I'm a bit too loud. You were gifted with the voice of being loud. I mean, right? All your skills. You know, own who you are. Own who you are. I am proud, but I am proud because I moved myself from Pana and I am here. And everywhere I am, I infect yonke indawo ndikuyo. Mna andifiki ebelungu ndithwenge. My aim is that kan ngikayo kwi situation ebelabelungu bayazi noba I was there. Ndiba educated nabat. You know then to the point that I have friends who are because I influence, because I'm educating you on a culture that you guys would never be exposed to. Isn't it they make us, this is rare that other cultures never get the opportunity to be able to have. Imagine still being happy in a space where you're supposed to die, and you are able to create happiness for yourself. You're able to create hope for yourself. What? A bunch of badasses. When a little room is just filled with a bunch of badasses. And don't let anyone ever tell you that whether you are not. And they're gonna tell you, you are not pretty enough. And they're gonna tell you, who do you think you are, Wena? And so talk about is that there is no element of disadvantage. You guys are the most advantaged because life is built, is difficult for Tina Songe. But because difficulty, you know how to engage and how to be in difficult situations. So you're already equipped for life. Abanyabantu are going to crumble and fall around you. And the only person that stands in your way, I repeat, this is you. Abantu will say whatever, but when you stop believing in who you are, that is when you are bound to fail. Never in any situation do I ever feel Uguti. I will be small because the boost in guys. And that's the money and that's and that's what you should tell yourself continuously. Right? And I want you guys to be consistent because you guys already have done something so amazing. 10 years, great dance was minimum up.
Yeah.
For 10 years, you've said, I'm going to do it. It's hard every day. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to do it again. You are a bunch of badasses and I don't want you to stay that way. They're going to say a lot of things to you, but the most important thing that you need to listen to is your own voice. And Abanyabantu won't be able to understand the vision that you have because it's structured in that way. Only eyakho. So if you allow them to influence you are then depriving English. Depriving. You are depriving yourself, most importantly, of what you could be able to do for the world. But you will enjoy.
Yeah.
You will enjoy. In my man.
Yeah.
You will craving. Yeah. Okay, guys. So